There are lessons we often overlook in life until it's almost too late. At 80 years old, I've learned truths that could have changed my journey if only I'd known them at 50. In this video, I'll share wisdom collected through decades of experiences, life lessons that will resonate with those seeking mindful living. As we journey through this, you'll hear quotes that have shaped my perspective and advice that I wish I had embraced sooner. Life isn't just about getting older, it's about growing wiser. And today, I'm passing that wisdom to you. Each piece of advice holds the power to transform your path, to bring you clarity and purpose. So if you're in your 50s, listen closely. Here's a promise. The most profound insight is saved for the end. It's a realization that changed my life and could change yours. So stick with me, and let's dive into these words of wisdom together. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments, and join this community of those who strive for a life of depth, meaning, and wisdom. And don't forget to subscribe for more life-changing insights. This is your chance to learn from the elders, from the very heart of those who've seen it all, accepting and facing aging. Aging is an inevitable journey. It's not just about wrinkles or a graying beard. It's the wisdom that comes with every year lived. At 50, you start to notice changes, both physical and mental. Your body isn't as quick as it used to be, and the mind begins to crave peace over excitement. Yet many fear this process, clinging to their youth. Here's the truth. Aging is not the end. It's merely a transformation, a new chapter that brings deeper life lessons. The sooner you accept this, the richer your life becomes. The key is to let go of the things you cannot control. Worrying about the inevitable steals your energy and your joy. Instead, focus on what you can influence. Prioritize health, mindfulness, and relationships. This mindset shift turns aging into a beautiful, graceful experience. Remember, it's not about how many years you have left, but how you use them. Many of us spend our 50s fretting over the visible signs of aging. We try to fight it, masking our age with endless routines. But ask yourself, does hiding from age bring you peace? Real wisdom lies in accepting every crease and every silver strand as a testament to your journey. These signs are badges of honor, symbols of your endurance, and the life you've lived. A wise person once said, "Growing older is not about losing youth, it's about gaining wisdom." This statement holds more truth than most realize. When you embrace aging, you give yourself the freedom to grow in ways that were impossible in your youth. It's when you stop focusing on the mirror and start focusing on the soul. To those in their 50s, hear this. It's time to redefine your relationship with age. Don't let society's obsession with youth rob you of the peace and wisdom that come with growing older. This is the age to step into your power, to live life on your terms. Use your experiences to guide others and find joy in the simplicity of each day. If you worry about what aging will take from you, consider what it gives in return. Clarity, a deeper understanding of life, and the ability to choose what truly matters. Embrace the silence of a peaceful mind over the noise of chasing trends. The best years are not behind you. They're unfolding before you, but only if you let go of fear. So, when the signs of aging appear, wear them with pride. They are the marks of a life fully experienced. It's time to face this chapter with grace and wisdom. And remember, aging isn't a loss, it's a privilege not everyone gets. Inner peace and balance. At 50, life often feels like a race. Responsibilities pile up, and the noise of the world can drown out the voice within. Yet, here lies one of the greatest life lessons. The importance of finding inner peace. Inner peace is not the absence of challenges, but the ability to stay calm amid chaos. In my 80 years, I've learned that true peace is a treasure far more valuable than wealth or status. The world constantly pulls us toward distractions. We chase fleeting pleasures and quick fixes, but they never bring lasting happiness. To find balance, you must be mindful of the present moment. Focus on what truly matters. As the saying goes, a quiet mind can hear intuition over fear. When you center yourself, clarity follows. Suddenly, the noise fades and you see what truly deserves your energy. So, how do you achieve this balance? Begin by simplifying your life. Cut out the excess, the things, the commitments, and even the people who drain your spirit. You don't need every new gadget or trend to feel fulfilled. Embrace simplicity, for it is the foundation of a peaceful life. As an old proverb says, the less you own, the less that owns you. In my 50s, I too chased after many things. I thought having more would mean being more. But here's the truth I discovered. More often leads to less peace. The path to a balanced life is found not in adding, but in subtracting. Remove the clutter from your mind and surroundings. With each unnecessary weight you shed, you gain lightness, freedom, and a sense of calm. Meditation is a powerful practice for those seeking inner peace. It allows you to pause, breathe, and reconnect with your true self. Just 10 minutes of stillness a day can shift your entire perspective. You start to realize that the world outside may be chaotic, but your inner world can remain serene. It's like the eye of a storm, calm and unshaken, no matter how fierce the winds around it. Balance also means being mindful of what you consume, not just food, but information and energy. Choose carefully what you let into your life. Avoid toxic media that stirs anxiety or relationships that drain your positivity. Instead, surround yourself with words of wisdom, inspiring quotes, and people who uplift you. As they say, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. So pause and ask yourself, what do you truly need to feel balanced? Is it another achievement, or is it the quiet joy of a simple life? The answer lies in letting go of the chase for more and embracing the peace that comes with contentment. Remember, balance is not a destination, but a journey of mindfulness and choice. Choose wisely, for a balanced life is a life well lived. Facing loss and how to overcome it. Full of losses. By the time you reach your 50s, you may have already experienced the pain of losing loved ones, missed opportunities, or even the loss of health. It's natural to feel overwhelmed by these moments. But one of the greatest life lessons I've learned over my 80 years is this: loss is not the end. It's a chapter in the journey of growth. Grief is a powerful teacher. It reminds us of the fragility of life and the importance of cherishing every moment. Yet it's easy to get caught up in sorrow, to feel stuck in what we have lost. Here's the truth that time reveals. Losses are not meant to break you, but to build you. As the saying goes, what the caterpillar calls the end, the world calls a butterfly. This profound quote illustrates that every end is a hidden beginning, a chance for transformation. When facing loss, the first step is acceptance. We cannot change what has happened, but we can change how we respond. Accepting reality doesn't mean you forget or ignore the pain. It means you acknowledge it, learn from it, and use it to grow stronger. In your 50s, this mindset shift becomes crucial. Letting go of what you cannot control frees you to focus on the beauty of the present. Find the strength to transform loss into growth. Ask yourself, what lesson does this experience offer? Every loss carries wisdom if we choose to see it. It might teach you the value of time, the importance of relationships, or even the strength within yourself to rise again. Remember, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. This is not just a cliche, but a truth learned through life's most challenging moments. Don't fear vulnerability. Sharing your story of loss can be a powerful tool for healing, both for yourself and others. When we open up about our struggles, we permit others to do the same. This connection creates a sense of community and support. After all, we are all navigating the same sea, facing our storms. As the saying goes, grief shared is grief halved. Finally, practice gratitude amidst loss. It may sound impossible, but gratitude shifts your focus from what is gone to what remains. Yes, you faced loss, but you've also gained experience, resilience, and the knowledge of what truly matters. Embrace this perspective, and you will find the strength to move forward. In the end, life is not about avoiding loss, but learning how to grow from it. Wear your scars with pride. They are reminders of the battles you've overcome. Remember, each loss is a lesson, a turning point that shapes you into the person you are meant to become. The value of gratitude and understanding. Gratitude, it is simple yet profound. At 50, many chase success, material wealth, and validation. But as you grow older, you begin to realize that true happiness doesn't come from what you have, but from appreciating what's already in your life. One of the most powerful life lessons I've learned at 80 is this: gratitude is the key to a meaningful existence. Too often, we take the small things for granted: our health, friendships, and even the quiet moments of peace. But what if we paused and cherished these gifts? There's an old saying, gratitude turns what we have into enough. This isn't just a quote, it's a way of life. When you choose to focus on the positives, you naturally attract more joy, wisdom, and contentment. Understanding is the next step. As we age, we encounter different perspectives, values, and beliefs. Not everyone will see the world as you do, and that's okay. The beauty of life lies in diversity. When you embrace understanding, you let go of judgment. You learn to accept people for who they are, even if they don't align with your views. As the wise advice goes, seek first to understand, then to be understood. This mindset builds bridges, deepens connections, and enriches your life. In your 50s, relationships play a crucial role. They are the support system that brings both joy and strength during difficult times. But these bonds can only flourish if you approach them with gratitude and an open heart. Take time to appreciate those who have stood by you. Tell them they matter. Words of wisdom often remind us, you never know the value of a moment until it becomes a memory. So make the most of every interaction and let others know you value their presence in your life. Gratitude also extends to the self. Acknowledge your own journey, the highs and lows, the wins and losses. Too many people in their 50s look back with regret, focusing on what they should have done. But here's the truth. Every step, every mistake has shaped you into who you are today. Be grateful for the experiences, as they carry lessons no success ever could. Remember, your life is your story. Write well, edit often. So, how do you cultivate gratitude and understanding? Start small. Each morning, reflect on 3 things you are thankful for. Practice active listening in conversations, allowing others to share without interruption. Over time, you'll notice a shift. Life will feel richer, fuller, and more rewarding. Gratitude is not just an attitude, it's a lifestyle that transforms every corner of your existence. To live a life of peace and contentment, embrace gratitude. It changes the way you see the world. It brings clarity to chaos and warmth to cold moments. In your 50s, this practice becomes more valuable than ever. So carry gratitude with you, and you'll find that life itself becomes the greatest gift of all. Passing down values to the next generation. As we age, there comes a profound realization. Life is not just about us. It's about the legacy we leave behind and the values we pass on to the next generation. In your 50s, you might find yourself at a crossroads, wondering how to impart wisdom to those younger than you. This is one of the greatest life lessons that comes with age. Understanding the power of sharing your experiences, your values, and your stories. When you reach your 80s, you start to see life through a different lens. You realize that your knowledge, your hard-earned wisdom, is not meant to be locked away. It's meant to inspire, guide, and shape the future of those who come after you. As an old saying goes, the greatest legacy we can leave our children is not money or possessions, but the values that guide their lives. This wisdom holds more truth than we often acknowledge. Passing down values begins with openness. Share your life's journey, both the successes and the failures. Too often, we hide our mistakes, thinking they are weaknesses. But the truth is, they are powerful lessons. By being honest about the challenges you faced, you teach the younger generation that life is not a straight path. It's filled with turns, obstacles, and learning moments. This honesty encourages them to take risks, knowing that failure is just a stepping stone to growth. Another key element is leading by example. Words are powerful, but actions speak louder. Show the next generation what it means to live a mindful, purposeful life. Demonstrate gratitude, kindness, and resilience in your daily actions. As the quote says, children are great imitators, so give them something great to imitate. your life becomes a living testament to the values you wish to pass on. It's also vital to instill the importance of empathy and understanding. Teach them that wisdom is not about knowing everything, but about being open to learning from others. Encourage them to listen, to seek advice, and to find strength in community. Life is richer when we support each other, and when we build connections that transcend generations. Remind them, no man is an island. We grow stronger through the bonds we create and the values we share. Moreover, share the power of self-reflection. Encourage them to look inward, to question their beliefs, and to constantly seek personal growth. This self-awareness is the foundation of wisdom. It guides their choices, shapes their character, and helps them navigate the complexities of life. It's a lesson that lasts a lifetime. So as you stand in your 50s, think about the legacy you wish to leave. Remember, it's not about material wealth, but the wealth of character and values. Be the mentor, the guide, and the source of inspiration for the next generation. In doing so, you ensure that the wisdom of the elders continues to light the path for those who follow, living mindfully and simplifying life. In this fast-paced world, we often find ourselves overwhelmed, chasing after things that don't truly matter. When you reach your 50s, it becomes clearer that life isn't about how much you have, but about how deeply you live. One of the greatest life lessons I've learned at 80 is this: simplicity and mindfulness are the keys to true contentment. To live mindfully means to focus on the present. It's about being fully aware of each moment and appreciating the now. Many of us spend our time worrying about the future or regretting the past. Yet the real power lies in embracing what is happening right now. There is an old saying, yesterday is history, tomorrow is a mystery, but today is a gift. That's why it's called the present. This is not just a quote, it's a reminder to slow down and savor life as it unfolds. Simplicity is the companion to mindfulness. We are often led to believe that more is better, that having more things, more success, or more experiences will bring happiness. But the reality is quite the opposite. The more you accumulate, the more you become a prisoner of your possessions. Simplifying your life is not about denying yourself joy. It's about removing the distractions that cloud your peace of mind. So how can you simplify your life in your 50s? Start by decluttering, both physically and mentally. Let go of the unnecessary objects, commitments, and even thoughts that no longer serve you. Create space for what truly matters: your health, your relationships, and your passions. As the wise advice goes, the more you have, the less you are. By shedding excess, you allow room for growth, freedom, and joy. Living mindfully also means being intentional with your time. Prioritize activities that nurture your body, mind, and soul. Take daily walks, meditate, or simply sit in silence. These small practices ground you in the present and provide a sense of balance amidst the chaos. It's like pressing the pause button on life, giving you a moment to breathe and reset. Another aspect of mindful living is learning to say no. In our pursuit to please others, we often overcommit, stretching ourselves thin. But every time you say yes to something that drains you, you say no to your own well-being. Remember, your time and energy are your most valuable currencies. Spend them wisely. Finally, be mindful of what you consume. Not just food, but information and relationships. Choose what feeds your mind and spirit. Avoid toxic media that breeds negativity or people who drain your positivity. Surround yourself with words of wisdom, inspirational quotes, and those who uplift you. When you simplify and live mindfully, you reclaim your power and find peace in the simple joys of life. In your 50s, this shift in perspective is invaluable. It helps you let go of the unnecessary and focus on what truly brings happiness. Remember, life's richness is not measured by its complexity, but by the depth, embracing imperfection and self-love. One of the most profound life lessons I've learned at 80 is the art of embracing imperfection. In our 50s, many of us still chase the elusive dream of perfection. Whether it's in our careers, our relationships, or even in ourselves. But here's the truth. Perfection is a myth. The sooner you accept this, the more peace and self-love you will find. Think about it. We spend so much time worrying about our flaws, our mistakes, and our shortcomings. Yet, these so-called imperfections are what make us human. They tell our unique stories. As the saying goes, there is no perfection, only beautiful versions of brokenness. This simple quote holds a powerful message. It's time to stop hiding your flaws and start embracing them as part of who you are. Self-love begins with acceptance. Accept that you will never be perfect, and that's perfectly okay. You have scars, both inside and out, and they are symbols of your strength. They show you have lived, you have struggled, and you have grown. When you reach your 50s, it's a critical moment to reflect on these experiences and to honor them. Your wrinkles, your mistakes, your memories, they are all chapters of your life story. Many people in their 50s look back with regret. They focus on what they should have done or what they should have become. But here's the key. Every step you've taken, every wrong turn, has brought you to this point. It's not about erasing the past. It's about learning from it and loving yourself despite it. As an old piece of wisdom says, you alone are enough. You have nothing to prove to anybody. Your worth is not determined by your achievements or failures, but by your inherent value as a person. Learning to love yourself also means setting boundaries. It's about saying no to what drains you and yes to what nourishes your soul. When you choose self-respect, you signal to the world how you wish to be treated. Remember, self-love is not selfish, it's essential. When you care for yourself, you have more to give to others. You become a source of wisdom, strength, and inspiration. Embracing imperfection goes hand in hand with self-love. It's about seeing the beauty in the journey rather than obsessing over the destination. No one has it all figured out, and that's what makes life rich and unpredictable. The cracks in our lives let the light in. They reveal our true character. So as you navigate your 50s, let go of the need to be flawless. Celebrate your journey with all its bumps and turns. You are more than your successes, more than your mistakes. You are a living testament to resilience and growth. Embrace who you are, not who you think you should be. In this acceptance, you will find the greatest peace and the deepest love. As you stand in your 50s, remember that life's most valuable lessons often come wrapped in simplicity, wisdom, and acceptance. The journey through aging is not just about growing older. It's about growing wiser, embracing each moment, and living mindfully. Your imperfections are not flaws, but unique marks of your story, proof of a life lived with courage and authenticity. Cherish every bit of your life now. Cut off worries that drain your joy and focus on what truly matters. Practice gratitude and pass down values to the next generation. As they say, the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now. This is your time to nurture your life with purpose and intention. Remember, wisdom isn't about having all the answers. It's about understanding that life is a continuous learning process. Surround yourself with words of wisdom, positive relationships, and mindful quotes that uplift your spirit. Aging is a privilege not everyone receives, so embrace it fully. Now, as we conclude, I encourage you to reflect on these life lessons and apply them. Share your own wisdom in the comments, and let's build a community of understanding and growth. Don't forget to subscribe for more insights that inspire and guide you through life's journey. Together, let's make every moment count and live with purpose, gratitude, and inner peace.